tough to take, or do you feel quite inspired?
Oh, of course it's tough to take. It's hard to put into words at the moment, but yeah, look, it's been a hell of a week. I mean, I couldn't have left anything more out in the court, and Petra came up with the goods when she needed it today. And sometimes when you play Petra, you have those matches where a lot of the time it's out of my control. And yeah, look, she had the courage, and she was brave in that buster in particular to take the game on, and she deserved to win today.
Did you see each play a part as well? I guess it was pretty hot when you guys started out, and I guess as the shade came across, Petra sort of seemed becoming your own business.
Oh, I felt physically fine. I noticed towards the end she looked like she was gassed a little bit and took a few more risks, and they paid off for her today. And she had the bravery to be able to do that. And I have to tip my cap to her. She played an extraordinary match today, and I've had an amazing start to 2019, and probably 3 or 4 points shy of being exceptional, really.
Do you think there, I guess, this preparation compared to last year's preparation, do you feel like you're in even better? Despite not the same result here, but you went better than spot going this year?
Yeah, I think they're both different. I think I'm a different player than I was 12 months ago. I feel like I'm a much better player. I'm a more complete player, and certainly with a week like this, I've had probably one of the best weeks of my career. I feel like I'm playing great tennis, and yes, it's a bitter pill to swallow tonight, but we move on. We keep working, and we have a slam to look forward to in a couple of days' time. Oh, quite clearly, to be honest. I mean, Petra was a little bit erratic in that first set, and there was probably not as much in it as the scoreline suggested. I mean, she probably made a few too many errors, and then was able to rein in her game in the second and third.
Well, I guess you came out this week and you beat a number of players who are in the top 12, a number of other players in the top 12. Do you take even more confidence in that too, knowing that next week that you can beat anyone? That's a good belief.
Yeah, I feel like I've always had the belief that I can do that. Always had the belief that I can beat anyone in the world, and I think this week has been another level. And top 10 wins are hard to come by any time throughout the whole year, let alone a couple in a row and a couple in 1 week. So I feel like I'm playing really good tennis. Severely disappointed tonight, but we move on. We have another chance in a couple of days' time to play another match.
That's great.
Oh, he's good. He's all right. He's a little crook, but he's fine.
Was that a factor at all, not being able to see?
No, not at all.
You spoke about taking risks that paid off. Is that something you will learn, that if you going to be prepared to take a little bit more risk next week?
Oh, that's her game style. She has a much more aggressive game style than I do. That's no secret, and I'm sure that she's got a much bigger game than I do. And I think at times I had balls that I could have been more aggressive on. In hindsight, it's a beautiful thing. I'd love to have 5 or 6 forehands and backhands back again, but that's not the way the cookie crumbles. That's not how sport works. So, look, I'm extremely proud of myself for this week. I'm proud of my team, the way that we've prepared and done everything that we can possible. And like I said, it's this close to an exceptional start to 2019.
What's the crowd like?
Amazing. Absolutely phenomenal. I think that's probably the fullest I've ever seen Ken Rosewall Arena, and in particular to see so many boys and girls and to hear so many boys and girls' voices around and during the match was truly amazing.
Actually, particularly if it's not the way you can get serve, especially that's something no one can really be able to do at all this week or generally with Petra.
Yeah, she's got one of the best serves on tour. That's no secret. And at times she served particularly well, and I couldn't get into any service games. And other times she let me in a little bit, being a little bit erratic. But I just had to try and weather the storm as best that I could, and give myself an opportunity. And a couple of times I gave myself half a sniff and wasn't able to take it. We can look at this match in so many fine details and so many things that I would love to take back. But at the end of the day, I lost 6 in the third. It can't really get much closer.
What are your thoughts about this week? So many people behind you. It's going to be a big week.
Yeah, I'll give myself a day to digest what we've done over the last 2 weeks, and obviously get to Melbourne and start preparing as best that we can. Look, I'm so excited to be back at the Australian Open. It's the best time, or the best way for us to start the year as Australians. We'll worry about that Sunday night and Monday morning. But for now, I give myself a day to celebrate what we've been able to achieve the last 2 weeks.
Asy, the highest ranked player, men's or women's for Australia, and I guess he'll talk about you is that something you really embrace, that, I guess, that expectation of that following chemical?
Oh, I think the only expectation is that I put on myself, to do everything right and to put myself in a position to try and perform as best that I can. And the support that we get in Australia is phenomenal. As all Australians, you ask any one of them, it's spine-tingling at times. And I think, I'm excited to get out there and try and play my best tennis for myself, my team and the Australian public, but there's certainly no extra pressure from them. I think, if anything, it's embracing the support that you do get.